Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
Welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. But for a radio audience tuning in at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com, we're glad that you all can be with us. Also, tuning in through iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Podcast. We're glad you all could be with us as well. This is part of our Music and News segment here at WYAD, and today, believe it or not, we're talking about video games. And I know a lot of people think that video games are a waste of time, but did you know that they can actually be beneficial? In fact, a new report finds that 65% of Americans play video games, and believe it or not, they also are able to bond through them too. Here to talk to us more about this, we're excited to welcome Stanley Pierre-Louis to our broadcast. He's the president and CEO of the Entertainment Software Association. He's going to talk to us not only about the release of the 2023 Essential Facts about the video game industry, but also different aspects that you can be able to learn from video games that can really unite you with the entire family as well. Stan, thank you again for the time. Really do appreciate it.
Thank you. We're excited to talk about video games and, as you said, how they bring people together.
Yeah, and I think this is a great way to start then, Stan. So what are some of the misconceptions that people do have about video games?
Well, first, we're excited to talk about video games because video games are something that we all care about. 212 million people in America play games. That's 65% of Americans, and it covers every demographic. And part of the reason of that growth is that it connects people. It lets them play together. Today, 80% of people play together either in person or online, and we find that families actually play together as well. Some 76% of parents say they play with their kids. Now, a lot of people, when they think about games, they have a perception in their mind of who a gamer is and the like. What we found is every demographic plays. You have just as many people over 45 playing as you do under 18, and you have half of the people who play identify as women. And so you've got this split in terms of gender. You've got age groups, and people who've been playing on average around 21 years. So everyone is really a gamer today.
Yeah, I think that's great to be able to know. So, Stan, based on this, what are some of the benefits then that people have said they get from playing video games?
Well, first and foremost, people play games because it's fun. You're going to play because it's engaging, it's exciting, and you can play with your friends. What we've also found is there are some social, developmental, and emotional things that make people excited about gameplay. First and foremost, that connection and being able to bond with people. Playing as another character often helps you build empathy. And also what a lot of parents are finding is that games provide a lot of opportunities for emotional growth with respect to teamwork, collaboration, problem solving. To get to that next level, you've got to grind. And sometimes you don't make it. It's one of those places where young adults can learn how to fail to succeed and understanding the consequence, which is having a lot of fun in the end.
Yeah. I love that you mentioned that, Stan, because, again, when you think about that connection, of course, kids normally find that with their friends, but I love the fact that you will have found that it also can start in the family as well, with families being able to play video games together. Talk to us more, if you don't mind, about the benefits that parents can find from being able to have that interaction with their kids with games.
Well, parents, first of all, have the ability to understand what's in the game by playing, and so you're providing that parenting, that tutelage, and making purchasing decisions on what you want for your family. And one of the great things that our industry does is provide information. You probably see it on the packages. E is for everyone, T is for teen. That signals how you're going to interact with it. And then being able to play with your kids allows you to understand what they're doing, and so you're spending more time with them, but to have fun, because sometimes, as I'm finding out, as my young son became a teenager, you don't always win against your kids, and it gives them a sense of confidence. And so being able to develop that and have fun with it and be able to tell stories and share about it is tremendous. And we're finding more and more that kids are enjoying connecting with each other, but with their parents through gameplay. And finally, I would say there's some intergenerational play that happens as well. As older Americans have begun playing a lot more, they're now playing with the younger generation, and they're connecting in new ways that we never thought about before.
Love that. Such a great thing. And with that being in mind, I think there is a lot of things that people can learn, especially about how this is something for all ages. What are some of the benefits for older Americans, Stan, when it comes to games?
Well, we find that every age group plays every game, but we also find that certain age groups like certain games. So younger and middle-aged adults tend to like fighting games or sports games or action games. Older Americans really love puzzle games. That's because it really exercises the mind and their ability to really engage at that level. And nowadays, you're playing traditional video games, particularly on mobile devices, but you're also playing games that you used to play, like bridge and the like, in video game play. And so you're seeing traditional games and traditional video games merging as this opportunity for people to do what they love, but to do it in an online fashion and to do it with friends, which was so important during the pandemic.
Yeah. Such great information, Stan. I'm so glad that we have this report to be able to show us not only the benefits, but also the connections that can take place. Again, everyone, Stanley Pierre-Louis has been our guest. He's the president and CEO of the Entertainment Software Association, talking with us today about the benefits of video games and also how it can help us to be able to bond together. Stan, if our audience wants to find out more information, where's a good place for them to go?
They can visit our website at theesa.com. That's www.theesa.com.
Okay, and we'll link that up for our audience. Stan, thank you again for stopping by and looking forward to speaking with you again.
Thank you, and for the great work that you do.
I appreciate that. And we thank you, our audience, for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live, part of our Newsweek and News segment here at WYAD. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live, and let's go make today amazing. Take care.